I should probably update the game here. All right. L-A. All right. Boop. All right. Fixed-ish. Okay. One more thing. Turn off, be right back, I'm back. So LA Noire is a crime drama, takes place in the 1940s. Basically it's following police detective Cole Phelps as he navigates promotion and demotion through the Los Angeles Police Department. He started as a patrol officer, moved his way through the traffic detectives, then murder, then he wound up in Vice, then he was basically made a patsy because the police wanted a distraction from an embarrassing scandal, so now he got demoted to arson. Well, actually, we don't know that he's been demoted to arson yet, but, I mean, there's an arson desk right here. Gas man. So yeah, we're probably going to do one case today. They take about an hour and a half a pop, so that'll be a good length for the stream. But yeah, basically you solve cases the way you'd expect. Find clues. Interview prisoners. Kill people. You know, normal stuff. Try not to save scum as hard this time as I did have the last couple of times.
Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it?
Hey man, he just fucked a German whore. Who
Phelps,
cares?
I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Okay. Alright, I believe we're in a new...
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sack.
Oh, hell. A new police station. These police stations are goddamn labyrinths. So, tell you what, I'm going to follow my partner out.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
I'm wearing the wrong outfit. Hold on, let me fix that. Believe everything you read in the papers. Okay, shoot straighter with those guns. Take extra dose of damage and stay standing. Oh, so, more HP. Who cares? Don't care. Yes. Shoot better with the pistol. Gimme. That's like the only weapon that you ever use. Asterisk. I guess that there are weapons in the trunk of the car.
the cop. Tried to poke me in the nose.
Ooh, is this a new car? It's probably way worse than the last car. Alright, before doing that, let's see if there's any new secrets revealed on the map. No. That's a street crime down here, though. I'm going over there instead. Alright, so that's on, what, 3rd and Main? What punches through from here? 3rd, actually, kind of does.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do parties. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station, chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody. That somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Just drive, okay. Why are you running into the street like that, you crazy lady? Alright, anyway. So I'm also trying not to damage my car too much because you actually get penalized for that in your final ranking for your cases. And I had a few cases where I did pretty damn well, like through the interrogation and the investigation and stuff, but I totaled the car like 3 times, and so I got dinged for it. So right now I'm driving recklessly, but I'm driving recklessly with the siren on, which means there's less likelihood of me actually getting in accidents. Right? I'm sure that's how it works. Also, this game has licensed music, so using the siren actually kind of jams with the DMCA screen. So hopefully that will make it less likely that the audio of videos will get muted and stuff like that.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the call at Main Street.
Hands off! I'm sick!
Nothing that a night in the tank wouldn't fix, bub. Now, where did they go?
What happened?
2 guys made off with about $1,000 in a paper sack. The Vag says he saw him leave.
I'm right here, you
He's
know!
not much of a witness.
Sir, you need to tell us where they went. Now.
They headed for the parking lot.
Okay, so chase sequences. Basically what you do is you just politely follow them.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in!
You can try running them off the road, but you're just gonna end up running yourself off the road. So I've learned that if you just politely follow them around, they'll eventually crash, and then you can deal with them.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
It's like if I tried to ram him right now, like he'd turn here and I'd just like steer myself off. What the hell was that physics?
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Stuff like that happens.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Also, it turns out all of my partners have the same dialogue during these chase sequences. Run him off the tar, I can't hit a target that's
I'll
not
try
there.
to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
That was a little bit better.
Quite a ride you took us on. Get out with your hands up.
Good old
Show
4th
me
Street
your
and how it
hands.
just randomly ends at a cliff.
I'm out of here.
Okay, how do I get back to where I need to be? Is there more street crime to be solved? Not yet. Let's see, was that 3rd again? We could just go back on 3rd, I guess. Yeah. I think it's this one? Yes, okay.
Any Central Unit, 211 in progress, 522.
South Hill Street. Where is that? Oh, come on.
South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Where am I going? Oh. The place I wanted to be, duh. I accidentally ended up on the road I wanted to be on. I will take those. So my goal with this game is basically do main plot and then do all the street crime. Because a lot of times the street crime quests do have some relevance to some of the past quests that you've done, or cases that you did, like some of the NPCs from those appear again. But yeah, I'm not going for like all the collectibles or anything like that. That's quite a lot. I think I found 2 of like 75 collectibles so far, and I'm like 70% of the way through this game, so yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that. It seems like a disproportionate amount of the street crime happens downtown, which is kind of annoying whenever you're not based downtown. Like I am right now, I'm in Wilshire now.
Any Central Unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is 11K, we'll handle the 211.
11 King, roger.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money or get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. LAPD, try shooting someone with a gun of his own. Find some cover. I got you now, motherfucker.
My partner's not very good at this game.
Lay down some covering fire.
You're in the way,
How long do
dingus.
you think you can hold out? Throw down your gun if you like. Root beers all around, doll.
Advice?
Oops.
Captain said the first place was on Kenmore. Let's go.
It's on Kenmore. Am I going to the one on Kenmore? I don't know. I am. Okay, I believe 7th goes all the way through. It almost does. So we go 5th to Grand to Wilshire. That'll take me there. real sure which is somewhere. How many blocks? 2. Okay, so it's a little road here. Got it. It's this one.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna do this case, am I? Oh! Oh, it's like not horribly out of the way. Alright, okay, so if I turn right here, go up to 6th, turn left, then turn right again. Basically just carry that.
Identified. KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identified.
11K, go ahead.
Car 11K. Ambulance shooting. Meet the officer.
So much street crime. Bus stop shooting. That's kind of on the nose.
What's the situation?
Some stick-up boys lost their heads and a girl got shot. We have to move fast, sir. There are still people inside.
There are 2 entrances to this place. Okay, there's one entrance to this place that matters.
Reinforcements are on the way. Seats, seats. Stay down. On the floor.
Shoot his ass off. Did I miss a trigger or something? There are remaining suspects? Okay. I think that's the guy that I just subdued. I'll subdue him twice, I guess. Okay, how do I get to my destination from here? So we're on Beverly Boulevard. Okay, if I turn around and I turn onto whatever that is, 3rd, that'll take me pretty much right there. Good news though, we only have 4 more street crimes in the entire game. We've got done 36 of 40 at this point. So it's not super likely that we're gonna have another one on this case, because I think I'm at like 16 out of 21. So there's 5 cases left. After this one, actually. So, or no, including this one. This is 17. So, you know, they're going to have something in those other cases, right? Some side content. That's right, cars don't... They stop in the middle of intersections if you enter it at the same time as them. Yep. So if you're trying to, like, avoid people and go directly behind them, you're just gonna hit them. I learned that the hard way lots of times.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady's his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
30 cops from the newspapers.
So, bulldozing the whole block. I smell a conspiracy.
Under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
I think this lawnmower's a clue. I was mistaken. Junk.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
doesn't tell me anything. Seems irrelevant. Circumstantial.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me. Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was dead? Damn. This kind of thing breaks your heart. But we've done all we can do here.
Toilet. Oh, we're out of the zone.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Okay.
Look, I'd appreciate it if we could get this over with.
Curious about my truth bullets. I only have one truth bullet. Alright, I'm gonna actually come back to this. So I haven't done a sweep of the outside here yet.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barflies for the murder. He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to this guy. In a sec. Okay.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I'm gonna doubt on this one.
I'm sorry to have to ask you this, Mr. Steffens, but was the house insured?
No, it wasn't. I couldn't afford it, and the house needed a lot of work.
Well,
the redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money, and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Alright.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the police box. How's this? Partially demolished house. Alright.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
So, I kind of want to steal the fire truck, but I've done that before.
I'm
And they
stumped.
Drive like
Ideas?
shit, so...
We could hit the travel agent or try this suburban league.
I mean, there's also the Sawyer house fire. I should probably check that out too, no?
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Okay, we are pointed in the wrong direction. So I guess we'll loop around the block. Maybe we'll go all the way over to, basically turn right here, go to where the street ends, and then go up. Sure. Oops. Let's judge that one. Hi, dumb.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Alright, I'm gonna scan the neighborhood a bit and see if this is another place where they might want to
Mal,
demolish the block for GI
you gonna
housing.
stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Alright, maybe I should not have come here first. Whatever, I'm here now. It's the same book.
Incidental.
It's a pattern, not incidental. I'm a big fan of this game. Yeah, boy.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Hmm.
I hate fire victims. Let me get these people out of here, will you, Phelps?
So these crime scenes are very expansive, but there just doesn't seem to be a lot here. I don't know. So, I mean, everything's just all destroyed. It's like I'm clearly missing something. Oh?
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before.
He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Alright, that means that we got what we needed to get. An event occurred. Not multiple events, really.
Stop! LAPD! We got an ID on you, Fireball. Stop right there! If you get him, give him one for me. A family died in that fire. We need to ask a question.
Ah!
You lousy piece of shit.
Why am I the lousy piece of shit? You're the one who's like...
I got you now.
Yeah, the fist fighting combat's kind of janky. It's like, oh, use a grapple attack, and then it's like
What's
you
your
grapple
name?
and they just break out of it instantly. So it's
Herbert
like,
Chapman.
cool.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy,
Well,
aren't you, Herbert?
that's a sparkler bomb.
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
All right. Why is this still a thing? Hold on, we need to go back. God damn it. How do I get there from here, and especially the direction I'm pointing? Loop around the block and go down to Kenmore? Sure. Cool. I feel like I missed the regulator valve on the hot water heater in the other place. This one does go to Kenmore, does it not? It does not. Shit. All right. We'll worry about the travel agency and the development company later. Was that third? Oh, okay. That works too.
that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
919.
Dirty cop from the newspapers.
All right. Okay, cool. I'm going the wrong direction. Agency responsible for issuing Catalina Island competition tickets. And they are... where are they? Oh, wow, they're all the way up there. Okay, let's see. Looks like Normandy goes all the way up. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we'll just go down Kenmore and loop around to Normandy. Basically wherever the roads end. Alright, sounds good.
1946, the GOP now possesses a clear working majority in both branches of Congress. The Capitol awaits the arrival of President Truman to deliver his message. He shakes hands with Senator Vandenberg, President Pro Tem of the Senate, and Speaker Martin, both presiding over the joint session. Each receives a copy of the President's address. Mr. Truman confronts a Congress heavily weighted by the opposition. He delivers his message on the state of the Union.
In the effort to bring about a sound and equitable price structure, each group of our population has its own responsibility. It is up to industry not only to hold the line on existing prices, but to make reductions whenever profits justify such action. It is up to labor to refrain from pressing for unjustified wage increases that will force increases in the price levels. This is an age when unforeseen attacks could come with unprecedented speed. We must be strong enough to defeat and thus forestall any such attack. For these reasons, we need well-equipped, well-trained armed forces, and we must be able to mobilize rapidly our resources in minimum
That could have been worse.
our own defense should the need arise. Let us have the will and the patience to do this job together. May the Lord strengthen us in our faith. May He give us wisdom to lead the people of the world in His ways of peace.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. You hear him in musical films, and now you hear him on KTI. Big Joe Turner.
Oh boy. Wee-oo, wee-oo. Hopefully the sirens don't drown out the music. As far as I know, you can't turn the radio off. Okay. Air condition, tell me more.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Alright, Sawyer. Family of 4 flying boat to Catalina. Cancel.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
forget what the other family was. Shit. Steffens, that's right.
Here they are. Steffens. I'm told the tickets were a prize. Yes, they were. You do a lot of these prizes. Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat. You're lying, Cunningham. There's some kind of racket going on here, and you're in on it. And you have a screw loose, Buster. I'm involved in a conspiracy for a $20 family ticket to Catalina. How are you going to prove that?
I'm not going to, because I'm going to back out of my accusation in doubt.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky? Christ. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family? Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
I mean, he just said, like, yeah, they told us exactly who won. All right, let's lie, shake the tree, and see what falls out.
What do you do with Suburban? You get some kind of kickback from these guys. Oh, so now you're accusing me of taking kickbacks from realty developers. You have some way of proving this, detective?
I don't think I do. Let's go ahead and just doubt it.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? So you don't believe that it's suspicious that a guy who doesn't want to sell his house wins some holiday tickets, and while he's away, his home burns down? To me, it just sounds like really bad luck. It's not like everyone who wins a prize gets their house set on fire.
Yeah, I should have thrown my truth bullet at him. Whatever.
Thanks for your help. No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family. You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now. I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you? Good man, Cunningham. You're all right. Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Alright, we're checking out the Suburban address. Which is... Oh, I guess we just go back to Normandy, which means we need to loop around. Or I guess we could just go over to Western. That works too. Western to what? I didn't really think this through. Where am I turning? Oh. I just stay on it. Yeah, Okay, I was like, hold on. Is it just this construction office?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
We find evidence. Okay, so we got some more locations now. Maybe.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy Lynch?
Okay, before we learn who the guy Lynch is, let's see where the fire station is. Ah, it's the new POI. Okay, let's just make our way up to Melrose, I guess. If we get on to, was that Mariposa? Wherever it ends.
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
You know, my partner hasn't complained about my driving yet, so I'm gonna take that as a win so far. Usually they get a little grumpy if you get a bunch of accidents. Should we really block? Should we really be blocking one of the engine bays?
I
feel like this is a bad idea.
This town is going straight to hell. Some bitch looks a lot like the cop who
Lynch.
pointed his gun at me.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
I was paying attention. What's going on? I feel like that needs to be on the end because the gas needs to... What is this? Anyway, so the gas needs to be in a place where the, No, stop. Leave it there. It needs to be by the heat source, which is the mosquito coil.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Alright, well, never mind. That's it, ladies. Do we have at least one number right? The car honks, but not two numbers right.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
You got anything? We're driving this.
No, we aren't. Fire trucks are annoying to drive.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
Some bitch looks a lot like a cop who pointed his gun at me.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to assume.
Oops. Once again, I got a little bamboozled by the L2 is brake and backwards. Like, there's no just brake button. The brake is basically the opposite of what direction you're traveling. Just a little disorienting. I guess we go to Harvard. Sure. Ugh.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the Dahlia, but they covered it all up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Easier installation.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got
Two peanuts are walking down the street.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Yvonne Rasick.
Broad has socks.
Assume that it's the manager.
You think talk is cheap, try hiring
Manager.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
He thinks there's something inherently wrong with the design.
I think you're lying, Razik. Either these heaters are flawed at inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours.
You're off the hook. For now. You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
He testifies to ease of pressure regulator tampering. Okay.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Alright, do I have any truth bullets on this? I mean, obviously he's concealing something, but... I mean, I don't know that I have any information on the actual technicians who were servicing these, the heaters. Like, what their credentials are or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and lie and see if that lines up with any of these truth bullets. But, oh yeah, speaking of truth bullets, I'm probably going to buy Danganronpa and play it sometime in the next few months. Danganronpa 3, I played 1 and 2. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I think you're lying, Razik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed.
It's an I think.
Your sales.
I think.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective?
I can't.
Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Well, we got Ryan and Varley. Okay, so that actually did line up with one of my pieces of evidence. Okay, so... we have the faulty regulator valve from the Sawyer residence. So we should probably put in Varley because we definitively have that faulty regulator came from this residence.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley.
Uh-oh.
He's on a run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Razik?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Alright, time to get my finger ready.
Around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
I swear, this town is going
This is
straight
a long
down.
shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, none of those names are popping out, so... Oh, but there it is. Why is your phone not on your desk? Strange.
What the hell?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help,
Fuck you,
Detective?
Phelps. Yeah, okay, whatever.
I need to know if any of the
Save all
following
year,
names
never
have a
afford
previous
that.
criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens, Stevens, Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan, Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Doesn't sound young. Anyway.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Yes.
Show him and keep quiet.
I don't know. I feel like he asked for a warrant, so we need to get him one. Oh, this is shoddy police work. Anyway, hello.
Yeah. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Oh, so many words. I'm not reading all that. Oh.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Well, I mean, politics.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Wait, hold on. There's suppliers in there.
Maybe. No.
Well, I mean,
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favored choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
You lousy bastard.
what? Random cutscene, okay. What happens if I choose wrong?
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Hee 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 hee.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
If the skipper sees us driving around this, we're dead.
This is KTI, a member of the American Century Broadcasting System.
Okay. Which one's closest? Ryan, Varley. This one's actually the furthest away. Fine. So I guess we turn right here, then left when the road ends, and then right when the road ends. Perfect. So I do not have a siren on this car. Give me a minute.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a bitch.
Alright, time to politely follow Mr. Ryan.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in! I'll take out the man!
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. It's no good. We need to get closer. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's...
Put your hands in the air!
What, like I just don't care?
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
You should probably say, like, you're under arrest. Blah, blah, blah. Otherwise it's all me, I. Rather than, like, the LAPD is doing this, not just me. Very selfish, this Cole character. Okay. So I think Varley's was... Well, I don't know where I am anymore. I know Varley's and Ryan's work sites were very close to each other. Yeah, okay, so we'll still hit that one before we get to the other one, which is over here. So basically, we get in the car, we go south, turn when the road ends, and then turn onto Mariposa, which is a couple blocks down. Alright.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. He's wanted for murder. I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
It's interesting because I did some street crime stuff earlier. And Herschel was firing his weapon. I mean, he was also just like standing in the middle of an open area, getting shot in the face over and over again.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
You didn't stop! And we're not shooting. I'm not shooting him. I'm gonna take him alive.
Come on, Varley. Can't keep running forever.
Oh god, like half my face itches right now. It's a very awkward time for that to happen. Why did you run? Well, I mean, he had a good reason to run. Like,
why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley. The Detroit police have an outstanding warrant.
That's why.
How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Good call.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Stop talking. You said you were going to talk to a lawyer.
We don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Swell harmony is right here.
Okay, where do I go from here? Let's see. So we go. So we turn on, go south, take a left, and then turn on to, was that Catalina? Okay. This one.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
We're going straight into interrogation on this guy.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
None. This is Clemens, yeah? That face. Alright, anyway.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Wait, hold up. Time out a minute. Like fires, don't you, Clemens? Served a house on Kenmore Avenue, manipulated the regulator valve. I don't remember even working on a job. Let's just slap top of proof if you got. So we do have his criminal record that says, yes, he is an arsonist.
Wait. Let's get this interview over with.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
So the way that this "you're lying" has gone... I mean, we have his criminal record that says he has a conviction of arson. But I guess we could throw it and see what happens.
I do a day's work
Yeah,
for a day's wage.
that was a
That's
doubt.
what I do. You got
Whatever.
a problem with that?
You know Reginald Varley?
No. Can't say I do.
I'm gonna doubt on this one.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Oh, I mean, we found this.
We found a pamphlet in your locker.
Yeah, the pamphlet in his
Clemens.
locker, yeah.
We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Don't leave
Let's
town.
get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Chapman. Who's Chapman? Okay, where's the police station from here? It is quite close, actually. All right, good to know. Let's see if we can loop around these buildings somehow. Vroom vroom. Yeah, I think this might be one of the licensed songs I heard so much about. Alright, Wait, Metal Gear's gonna be weird, by the way. That game has... Metal Gear Solid 5 especially has a ton of licensed music.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Alright, so 2 or 3 guys.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Yeah. Last time I had one of these didn't go so hot, so we'll see what happens here.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Ryan's anarchist pamphlets.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company, how do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Okay, so we have the, was it? Yeah, Resich's comment statement. Let's try it.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You'd just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
That was not a very convincing nothing. It's Reginald Varley. This is Ryan, not Varley. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that they have the their name badges on. It's like, hi, I'm Ryan. Makes it easier. I might doubt that. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and press lie.
Tell me the truth,
just to
Ryan.
see if it leads me somewhere. Otherwise, I'm gonna doubt it.
You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
It doesn't make any sense. Let's go ahead and back out of this one.
It's like I made a mistake. I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Boom. We have two statements now.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Well, we have his criminal record. It's right here. For contempt and assault.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
With your criminal record.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Straight through the red light that you never saw.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, hold on, there's this door here that doesn't look quite right.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Nice portrait. Anyway, yeah.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Well, I mean... Heater serviced by Farley. And this was a Sawyer residence. Yeah.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
I don't know. This.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Yeah. Okay, so we have actually 2 statements that say he's in the pocket of... I'm not sure which one to use here. Probably Ryan's statement? But Clemens would get there too. I don't know, man.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Well, we got some... Do we have other things here that might link him? That'll come up later. I guess who knows.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Okay. We may have evidence that says he contributed to the fire. So we have the mosquito coil. I think that's probably the closest thing.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses.
Because we found the coil in his locker.
Mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants it. What the hell is the LAPD up to these days?
All right, where's interview 1?
Straight through the red light. That you never saw it.
It's weird that they have an interview room right next to the entrance. Anyway.
We wanted to move in together when we're not even
I'm
married.
going to charge Farley.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Because he's in the pocket of the developers. Like, the other guy... Okay, they both have access to grind. Well, actually, no. So, Ryan does have access to grind with the heating company. Like, basically these valves are faulty and they cause him personal suffering. However, Varley is very clearly in the pocket of the big developers who were trying to pressure people out of their houses, which is what happened with one of these for sure, and probably both. So yeah, let's go ahead and charge Varley, just to kind of shake that cage a little bit. Find the damn thing. Labyrinth of a police station.
I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
No, we don't like that one? Do we want to get the communist just because he's a communist?
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Whatever. I guess it was Clemens. Thing is that I did throw Clemens' rap sheet at him. And he's just like, whatever, doesn't have anything to do with anything, so cool, good job, game. Yep, I'm blaming the game.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant. There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Cool. A walk in Elysian Fields. Alright, we'll do that next time. Alright guys, that is it for me tonight. It's quite late. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be basically the same as today. We'll do some Pokemon, we'll do some LA Noire. So, anyhow, hope to see y'all then. Have a good rest of your night, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.